To be Bryant McKinnie and BMAC, maybe if you could.
I'm Snapchatting, sorry guys.
I'll go right into it. Maybe BMAC, I just want to talk about being back here, and then I'm sure these guys will have some questions for you.
Okay. Definitely gonna say it's a great feeling. I always like to, come back and enjoy being around this atmosphere and seeing the many changes since the last time I've been here. Coming to these camps and seeing some of the potential guys that we may get as Hurricanes, and definitely coming out here to support Mario Cristobal. Like I try to remind everybody, he was my GA graduate assistant who kind of helped me out a lot of my career. So anything I do to help him out, because he did me a big favor, I try to come back and show the same support.
You see the way that they've built up this offensive line? That has to get you pretty excited, right?
Right, and they were telling me they mentioned to me like two guys, I think were freshmen, that remind them of myself. So I'm excited to kind of meet them and kind of see, like their footwork is important and just how they play. And then after footwork and technique becomes mindset, so that's it.
You mentioned seeing the way this place has been built up. I mean, people always used to talk about back in the older days, not having the facilities, but then you see places like this weight room and everything else around.
We actually just talked about that today, Najee and I, how we didn't really have the top facility and everything, but we just had like our work ethic and our grind, and just kind of get out there and get it done. So I don't really feel like it's about the facility, because a weight is a weight. You're going to do your workout and make do with what you have. But I think we did a great job of that. But a lot of guys like the look of things too. So Miami has definitely come in and enhanced this facility a lot. It used to be like a small box, like what I'm saying. I probably was like.
Do you guys ever, like the alumni, ever kind of razz the current player and say, you guys have it so much better than we did?
They do, and they don't know, but they definitely do. They even have like dorms like right across the street now, where like we were like way across campus, and like Pearson and Mahoney section. So it's a lot more convenience for them. So they shouldn't be late. A lot more things should be like, they have like a better, like food in here. Like they have like a lot more things going on. We used to have to order like bezies. Like call on the phone and get it delivered to us, stuff like that. So they have like a whole training table in the building. So it's a lot more convenience.
Obviously, there's a big difference between being a GA and a head coach. But what about Mario back then? Is still maybe the same that gave you so much confidence?
I think he has a great eye for he has a great eye. Oops, sorry. I see you. He has a great eye for potential. Sorry. He has a great eye for potential.
Yeah, that was
right. He has a great eye for potential, and he's seen that in like myself and a couple other players, and knew to work with him. I feel like that's what probably makes him a great recruiter. He has a great eye for that talent, and also it's a mindset too. You can have a lot of talent, but if they feel like privileged or whatever like that, like you have to get guys who don't mind coming here and working and coming in to try to take people's position. That was another conversation we had earlier. Is like the group I came in with. Vernon Carey and Philip Buchanan and Clinton Portis, we talked about how when we were in our orientation, Clinton and Philip were already like discussing how we're only gonna be here for 3 years. Like that was their mindset. Like I'm coming in, I'm taking somebody's job, and I'm getting out. Like what I'm saying? They might not do that now with these NIL deals. They might want to stay a little longer and enjoy that, but that was our mindset coming in, being hungry and not minding, competing, coming into. Because now we're coming to try and take somebody's job. That makes that player have to raise their level up to keep their job. So it makes everybody better.
If you were a recruit who was, attending the camp today, what would you want to hear from the staff about where the program's heading?
If I was a recruit, I want recruits. I'm gonna tell you, to be honest, these recruits want to hear that they're going to play right away, but they just have to know that it's a marathon, not a sprint, and just come in here. We can help put you in the right direction, and that's what we have with 358 players that have been on, went on and had successful careers in the league. So that's something that they should know, is that we do have a standard here, and we're able to, get people to the next level and even graduate as well.
Do you see any similarities to the culture of when you played to what the culture is now?
From what I'm hearing is the work ethic, like the work that they're being demanded to do is kind of getting back to what we were on. I don't know the players, but as far as when I was here, we were very close off the field as well. So I feel like that's a very important thing too, is getting things, whether they do paintballing, some team bonding activities, escape room, something to start becoming a team and like a family, because that's what we were. So that's what another element that's important besides the athleticism part is becoming like a family. And once they inherit that, I feel like every team that I was successful for, even in Baltimore, they were like family oriented. So that's what you need.
What do you think of having another Lackawanna alum on the
I just
team?
met him, Kobe.
Yeah.
I just met Kobe. So I like that. I like that Miami's still going back up to Lackawanna where they found me, and still going out there and being able to find other guys. There's been a couple guys from Lackawanna since me. So we just got introduced today, and it's actually great to see that. And I actually want to FaceTime Coach Duda and go back out there to Kobe and like put him on the phone.
I was a little behind, but what do you think of this upcoming season for you and like the team, and then also what's it like for you to be back?
I enjoy being back. As far as the upcoming season, I expect it to be better than last season. But I look at it as the freshmen who were here last year, give them to like their junior year, and by then, while them juniors, they'll have a certain like work ethic under them to be able to relate to everybody else. You know, you're trying to get some of the other people who aren't used to the new style. So once you have everybody like at least junior year, everybody kind of be acclimated, and then that'll become contagious, and that work ethic will be contagious. So I'm looking for this year to be better, and the following year to be even better.
Didn't ask you about the Hall of Fame. Just what was your reaction when you found that out earlier this year?
I was on a ballot, I think maybe once or twice prior, and I never knew how you voted. Nothing. So I was like, what? And I thought it was a mistake. I thought somebody was correcting me, was trying to tell me that I was in the Miami Hall of Fame. And I was like, I'm in the Miami Hall of Fame. And they're like, no, the Hall of Fame. I clearly wasn't thinking about the college because I never knew how to operate it. And then they were like, I'm trying to explain you're in the College Hall of Fame. I'm like, when was the voting? Like, I never knew how to tell people to vote or anything. And then they told me, and then it was announced a scene like a pre-show for the national championship game. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, I don't know. I feel like when I first started, I didn't even think about being in the University of Miami Hall of Fame, let alone overall college. So it was definitely a big shock. I'm looking forward because I go out to Vegas in December for the actual induction. I feel like I have a great class. The White Flame is a class member. Mark Rick is. I know Tim Tebow, Reggie Bush. So we have a great class of people. Robert Gallery, great class that I'm a part of, and looking forward to the experience.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Robert Gallery.